Afro Prepper. Hope everybody enjoyed telling it like it is, but really I'm about to break it down, tell it like it is. Okay. I want to start off with a quote. We can't change the past. We can only affect what happens going forward. Folks, hey, thank you for tuning in to me. I mean, these are just my thoughts. And that's really it. So hopefully you enjoy some of this and it provokes some thought. And appreciate the comments and subscriptions. But starting off, again, I hope you enjoyed that little news excerpt that I took out of our Phoenix Press. And it's just amazing how the powers that be are trying to really screw us. And and have been for quite some time. But there's got to be a point where we as a people stand up and say, hey, we're not going to take any more of this. Quite frankly, I read about that story. Also read again about the UN portion of it, trying to disarm the people and just institute chaos and then have us begging to them. We don't need to beg to the government to help us, man, because the government has done nothing but screw us, literally and figuratively. Okay, for all of those out there who might be having some problems with their houses, and I have to say this before I go into any further. I do listen to Alex Jones. There's some out there who claim that Alex Jones, from his actions on from a protest that he did a protest crash and is a COINTELPRO type of guy. That's fine if he's a COINTELPRO. I appreciate the information that you're putting out there, Alex Jones, even if you are a COINTELPRO, because like you might say, the easiest way to discredit somebody is to promote them or whatever. Okay, all I know is that he's a wealth of information. And me personally, I don't have time to do 16 years worth of research. The information that he puts out is valid, and it's a good source for you to start your own investigation and form your own conclusions from. And that's all I'm going to say on that. But anyway, yeah, a gentleman on there by the name of Max Kaiser, who's a financial analyst and has been a successful financial analyst for quite some years. And he is actually in Cairo, Egypt at this time. And what he said today on the show kind of fired me up a little bit. As far as he said, these are Egyptian people who he's talked to that have been like, man, we have just overthrown the government. We don't want this anymore, and are protesting over real issues. And then they think back or they kind of reserve themselves and think, are there police over here watching? Are they listening? And then they all of a sudden come to this kind of epiphany, or the light bulb gets screwed in over their head, and they say, we just took care of that. And they're breathing the first airs of real freedom. Why have we in America got so comfortable? Especially everybody out there who's unemployed. You should be the first people up protesting about where are our jobs. When you had jobs for 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, 25 years, and they just slashed you down like that. Y'all should be the first ones up there saying something. But no, you're sitting at home watching American Idol and living vicariously through figures that they set up to brainwash you. That got me hot today. Because those people have nothing. $2 an hour or $2 a day, whatever the stat is, I could spend $2 on a MGD. More than that on the MGD. Shoot, for a high life is $1.99. Come on now, telling it like it is. Hey, I don't know. Next, I want to go into a comment that I made on. His name is Mr. Newman 71. I like your first video. Shout outs right here. I'm going to put you on right now. You got a good perspective because we're all looking for the answers. We need to mass up as a people, especially black men. Black men, hey, I don't care what color you are, but I'll tell you this: if they're trying to put us back in slavery, and that's everybody, I don't care what your skin color is, as long as you have a pulse, they want to put you in a slave camp. You know, we already been there, done that. We should be the first ones speaking up. Like, hey, this is not right. You know, some of my white friends, I know they mean with pistols and rifles. They be like, hey, we'll shoot them. Oh, great. I'm not trying to shoot nobody. It's not the point. The point is to oust these people out of government because they're trying to kill us, man. And I don't know about you, but realizing this fact, I understand my mortality. Hey, I'm mortal, you know. I know my heart is pure. And I care for everybody out there who tunes into this channel, to those who might hear me speak for 5-10 seconds and turn it off. I don't care. I care for everybody out there, and I don't want to see anyone in a slave or serf type situation where you have to limit the choices on how many children you can have. That's the point. It's to create life. All they bring is death. And then have the nerve to tell us that we're the cause of it. In a way, we are, because we act stupid sometimes. We want to dismiss it. You know, oh, we got time. No, we don't have time, man. We don't have time is of essence. You know, time waits on no man. And that's why I'm putting these videos out. Thank you for all your comments. Again, thank you for your views. Thank you for your subscriptions. And I hope I can bring a little bit of thought to people out there, whoever you are, no matter what color you are, because we all bleed red. And the Most High has created all of us in His own image. So let's do our best to wake our fellow man up, and let's get out there and say something to everybody, including our elected officials, because we pay their salaries. Not to mention the bank. That's probably why they trying to screw us over, is because we don't got enough to pay them. So, you know, the globalists and the banksters come in over the top of us and play big bank, take little bank. But let's get them out of there. They don't have any business there. If they can't do their jobs, I mean, obviously we don't have no jobs. So they got jobs, we don't have no jobs, and they're not doing their job, depending on who's paying them. And we all know who that is. Comment back, rate back. Love you guys. See you on the flip side.